हामीले एउटा हेर्छौं डिपार्टमेन्टलाइजेसन बाइ फंक्सन है डिपार्टमेन्टलाइजेसन बाइ फंक्सन बाइ फंक्सन है ओके पहिला यो टिप है तिमीहरु ल डिपार्टमेन्टलाइजेसन बाइ फंक्सन अर्को भनेको चाहिँ डिपार्टमेन्टलाइजेसन बाइ product or service product or service अनि अर्को भनेको चाहिँ डिपार्टमेन्टलाइजेसन बाइ कस्टमर्स अनि अर्को भनेको चाहिँ डिपार्टमेन्टलाइजेसन बाइ टेरिटरी अनि अर्को भनेको चाहिँ डिपार्टमेन्टलाइजेसन बाइ प्रोसेस हैन डिपार्टमेन्टलाइजेसन बाइ प्रोसेस अनि अर्को भनेको चाहिँ डिपार्टमेन्टलाइजेसन बाइ के हो टाइम हैन ल डिपार्टमेन्टलाइजेसन बाइ टाइम okay these are the major types of departmentalization we are discussing today hey okay are you listening to me hello yes
sir
सुनिरहेछौ okay अब हाम्रो कन्सर्न के हो भने हामीले डिपार्टमेन्टलाइजेसन क्रिएट गर्दाखेरि हामी कस्तो खालको चाहिँ डिपार्टमेन्टलाइजेसन क्रिएट गर्छौं त हैन हामीले क्रिएट गर्ने डिपार्टमेन्टलाइजेसन को चाहिँ तिम्रो टाइप कस्तो हुन सक्छ त कुन खालको डिपार्टमेन्टलाइजेसनले के रे हामीलाई चाहिँ गर्न सक्छ त भन्ने कुरा हामी हेर्छौं है त है ओके ओके अनि हामी के कुरालाई फोकस गर्छौं भने तिम्रो डिपार्टमेन्टलाइजेसनमा चाहिँ प्रोडक्ट के रे बाइ फंक्सन भनेको कस्तो खालको डिपार्टमेन्टलाइजेसन होला ल त शेयर गर त what type of departmentalization is called the functional departmentalization by function try एकछिन है एकछिन ल फोन आयो Okay, departmentalization by function. What sort of departmentalization is it? Please try. Hello, Bhabin Rai. Let's try. Bhabin. Hello, Gupta. Are you there? Okay.
Yes, sir.
What sort of departmentalization is called the departmentalization by function? Functional departmentalization by function simply refers to the that is called department हो अनि departmentalization by function भने चाहिँ के होला गुप्ता लेट्स ट्राई भाविनले अलिकति ट्राई गर तिमी ट्राई गर
त्यसले चाहिँ एउटा ग्रुप अफ पिपल ले चाहिँ एउटा फंक्सनको बेसमा काम गर्छ भने that is known as departmentalization by function.
Another example?
Human resource department, selling and distribution,
production and operation, होइन? Human resource, production and operation, marketing, finance, होइन? Okay, what we are talking about, departmentalization by function refers to the common and popular basis of the departmentalization on what the various departments are created on the basis of the nature of the functions to be performed by the organization. On the basis of the nature of the functions, there may be the several departments. And those departments may be production and operation, marketing, finance, personnel, or other different departments, which departments are created on the basis of the nature of the function and similarity of the function. Isn't it? What sort of activities to be performed by the particular department? All these are guided by the specialization of the work. And finance related jobs or activities are performed by the finance department, or marketing related activities, marketing, distribution, sales related activities may be departmentalized into the marketing department, or upon recruitment, selection, promotion, development, training, and other different human resource related administration related functions. Such type of departments are the what? HR department. Okay, such type of departmentalization is very much important for delegating the authority of the top level management to its subordinate level. And this type of departmentalization is based on the specialization of work. What specialization refer that the organizations, departments which are created on the basis of the functional area, the people who are working in that particular department, they have the special knowledge about their particular functional area. And the departmental head of that functional department have the experience, qualification, and expertise to carry out the activities of the respective department of the organization. So that this type of departmentalization technique is traditionally practiced, but it is very much popular even today. And different functional areas like marketing, finance, HR, or other research and development, or other that production and operation, such type of departments are created according to the nature of the organization. Whether the nature of the organization may be manufacturing, that might have the different type of departments. Whether the organizations which are service organization, they might have different department. You can take example of hospital. What sort of departmentalization is there? In the hospital, even though hospital is the service-based organization, hospitals might have different functional areas, functional department. You can see there. Those functional department may not be like of the manufacturing industry, cement factory, or hardware shop, or a cafe, or steel industry, or a hospital, or a school or college. That may be different according to the nature of the organization. So that functional departmentalization have the nature which have the similar kind of background and interest. They work together, and they give rise to the specialization, and which makes the more effective and efficient use of the human resources working in the organization. So that departmentalization of function is very much important. It is most popular, and it is even today all functional departmentalization we practiced. Even that it is very much important in the real practice. And there are several advantages of the departmentalization by function. What may be the advantage? The most logical and natural form of departmentalization. It is a logical form of departmentalization on what each and every departmental activities are carried out by this respective department, so that there won't be any trouble regarding the running organizational activities, because it is very much important, very much that useful for for running organizations activities. And this type of departmentalization is very much important for carrying out the activities and for specialization. And it brings about specialization, makes optimum use of the human resource. It means what? Who are efficient, who are experienced, who have the adequate knowledge about the particular areas, they are appointed in the respective post, respective department, so that their specialized knowledge can be used to optimum, and that will give the higher productivity and efficiency in the organization. Likewise, departmentalization function has another emphasis on the each and every activity, because each and every activities are specially defined, specially clarified to the respective department. What sort of activities to be performed by whom? All these are identified. All these are recommended for the particular department, so that there is very less chance of the overlapping and duplication of the organizational activities, and that will certainly help to increase the productivity of the organization, and that will help to decrease the wastage of the raw materials and other different resources of the organization, and it also facilitates the effective control over the number of functions in the organization. It means what? Top level management establishes its department of the respective organization, and departmental heads are responsible to run their department, respective department, because functional head have the adequate knowledge to perform their activities. So that our main concentration is what? Organizational activities which are to be run by the organization on the basis of the department, functional departmentalization. It delegates the authority, and it reduces the burden of the top level management, so that it is very much useful. On the other hand, it has several disadvantages as well. What are the major disadvantages of the departmentalization function? There may be conflict between departments as the responsibilities are interdependent. And you can see there, departments which have the responsibilities, interdepartmental responsibilities are there, then there will be conflict between the different departments. If the human resource department may not maintain the proper adequate supply of the human resource in all other departments, there will be conflict. And if the finance department does not sanction its adequate financial resources to its other departments, then that will have the trouble. In such a situation, interdependent departmental activities may be affected. Likewise, it is quite difficult for coordinating each and every department for carrying out the organizational activities, so that there is the over specialization, and functional departments only focus on their specialized performance of their respective department, but they do not focus on the overall organizational performance, so that will also have the negative aspect in the organizational performance. Likewise, each and every functional department requires the supervisor, a coordinator, and that will uh, increase the uh, supervision cost. And functional departments do not prepare for the environmental changes in the organization. They only concern their functional performance, departmental performance of their respective department, so that environmental changes may not be cope with the functional department. Not only that, it doesn't promote innovation and creativity. Functional departments are created to carry out the respective functional activities for the better performance, but they do not have any adequate time to carry out the practice, research, innovation, and experimentation about the activity what they are doing with the freelancing, with their individual creativity and their ideas, innovation, so that it kills the innovation, it kills the creativity. And functional departmentalization is the traditional departmentalization which do not have the positive impact in the overall performance in the organization in the context of the modern organizational environment. So these are the several aspects, the advantage and disadvantage of the departmentalization by function. Another type of departmentalization is the departmentalization by the product or service. And this type of departmentalization is especially used by the multi-product firms, especially manufacturing organizations, which have the large scale production and various lines of the product or services. You can take example of the big business houses. You can see their Khaitan group or Chaudhary group or other different Jyoti group of industries, or there are many corporate houses and big business organizations. They might have their various line of products, and they may be departmentalized according to the product or service. And such type of departmentalization is the departmentalization by product or service. And you can see there, each and every single product has the separate department. And within that product, there may be the production, marketing, and other functional departments within that product. So that in such a situation, this type of this type of departmentalization by product or service have the specialization, focus on the independent and responsible to improve and expand its product and service and organization's performance. But even though this type of departmentalization is more costly, you can see that there will be the overlapping of the activities. There will be the duplication of the activities. It requires large number of office spaces and resources, human resources as well. So that this type of departmentalization have the positive and negative that aspects. Some of the positive aspects of the departmentalization by product or service are, especially, it is suitable for the organization having various lines of product or various product, and it brings the specialization, so that products specialization gives the quality product and their timely improvement of the organization's the product or service. On the other hand, it also helps to specialize the human resource and utilizing human resource optimal, and that will certainly directs the attention of the organization towards the human resource development and proper utilization of the human resource working in the organization. Not only that, each and every that performance of the product or service and their evaluation and monitoring can be made through the product wise departmentalization. Because of what, product or service managers can be accountable for the profitability of each product or service. In such situation, then that certainly permits the organization for maximizing the profit, maximizing the production and service facilities. Because of what, organizational achievement, organizational goal can be achieved. And you know that there may be conflict between product and service. Other departments as the responsibilities are interdependent. There may be underutilization of the plant capacity if the demand of product is not sufficient. There are several disadvantages as well. So that if the interdepartment relationship is there, if the departments are interdependent, then there will be conflict between the different departments. Suppose one product has the dependency on another product department, then there will be conflict. And there will be the conflict to acquire the resources from the organization. So that there may be the underutilization of the capacity due to the particular product which may not produce in the huge quantity. Not only that, it maximizes administrative cost as well. And product or service manager may ignore overall objective of the organization, so that organizational objectives cannot be that achieved if the product or service departments only focus on their own department. So that these are the several advantages and disadvantages of the departmentalization by product or service. And what the fact is that we have to identify all these departmentalization type, their positive and negative aspects, and which one is the best suitable departmentalization method or type which is suitable in the Nepalese business organizations or Nepalese organization. All these are to be identified by us. Okay, these are the major aspects what we discussed, and other remaining departmentalization type we will discuss on next day. Okay. Okay. Hello.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Any question?
No, sir.
No? Okay,
Yes,
departmentalization
sir.
by function and departmentalization by product. What may be the difference between these two type of functional departmentalization or type of departmentalization? We have to identify positive and negative aspects, and which one is the best. We have to analyze all these 6 type of departmentalization, and we have to give our recommendation. Okay? Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Okay, you copy these points, hey? Have you already written?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Thank
Bye
you,
bye.
sir.
Bye bye.